You know, this is really interesting. I'm Doris Wood, and of course I know so many of you, but this is fun. I haven't talked about my first exposure to network marketing in I don't know how many years, but the very first time I think I was ever exposed was probably in 1940, which is long before any of you were ever born. And my mother had somebody that wanted to have a Stanley home party, and uh, and then also we had the Fuller Brush Man come to the door a lot. And of course, I grew up after that and went away to school and came back. And one of my first experiences was in working was with a television station, and so with the college education and all that, I really had my nose up in the air a little bit. And gosh, going back, when I was invited to a party, I really didn't want to go. I don't think I had ever been to one before. And my neighbor across the street had a party, and I knew that she had an automobile and I didn't. And I wanted to have somebody available to take my kids to the doctor, and so I thought I'd go to her silly old party, and I went, and it was a jewelry party with a company called, oh, it'll come to me, but it was my first experience in going to one, and I went, and the girl that was, her name was Texine Long, and she was talking to everybody there about joining their company or doing something else, but she never approached me, so I went home, and of course, I thought I didn't want to go to work, but I needed to go to work because there were so many things I wanted, and this was 1957, I was ready for a second interview with the Cooperage magazine to write for them, and I stayed up all night after going to this party, and I thought, if that gal can do it with her education and all that, then I'm sure I could do what she's doing, because it was selling costume jewelry. And anyway, it was, I stayed up all night, and the next morning I called her and told her that I would be interested in talking to her supervisor and applying for her type of job. And that was my first exposure to network marketing. But nobody tried to recruit me. I think I recruited myself.